I get a green light, I can film this and say this, and I have to plug both my ears in the city of Washington in order to do this. And I'm in really bad shape because, to announce the obvious, while I plug my ears, I'm in a terror cell still. The ISIS terror cell that's in the middle of the city of Washington. So I'm in the ISIS terror cell in really bad shape. You know my shape, the world knows it. And I'm still plugging my ears in here in order just to even keep a train of thought. It's a hell on earth here. Um, right? So I always have to do an intro with either the date or the time or the freaking announcing the obvious. But I really feel it's because you can't see me or other reasons I can't articulate because of my loss of speech ability. There's other reasons, just the whole pizza pie, the whole reasons why. I have to do intros like that to remind the world that I'm plugging both of my ears and where I am and what it's like here. So thank you for hearing that again. And I want to just say this. 6 years ago, when I started doing this, when I was 40 years old, and I had like 6 credits left to get my degree. And I was talking to NYU and talking to all these colleges is going to go on and all this sort of stuff and things. I had a car and I had a regular life. I did the best I could um, with what I was given in life. So this is a very short statement and this entails very many things, but I'm not going to get sidetracked with all that sort of stuff and things right now. And I lost all of that because I was attacked by Donald Trump. I was attacked by Donald Trump, Bannon, and all these types of individuals who were in power in Washington, D.C. at the time. Because I did really good at my job, stuff and things, and I messed up their attack on the U.S. military. I had a hand in that. Because I was then attacked by Donald Trump, who was in power and had been attacking his own military with his chiefs of staff, who he had placed to attack their own people on their bases. I was denied employment ever since then. And the thing they did was gather all they could around me to help them. And unfortunately, my entire family was on board with Donald Trump. I was confused by the biological mother and spouse because they hate Donald Trump. But this is what I mean. The agents know what they're into. And their actions ever since then make that very clear. But to me, being the unsuspecting relative who lived thousands of miles away and didn't have a lot of contact with them, this is legal facts on paper. I still don't know what exactly it was that they were into. But the rest of the family, no doubt, Trump's their guy. Trump's their guy, so that doesn't surprise me. No, the rest of the family who I have no contact with, I do know that much about them. I could, testify that much about them. And unfortunately, I have to. I have to testify if they're alive and arrested when they're alive. I have to testify against my own relatives. It doesn't surprise me. I would tell the agents face to them, this does not surprise me, but what are they into? What are their charges? And then I would be told the charges and not surprised. No, probably more likely not, unless it's something way out of this world. And I'm not going to get into this because I want to make my one basic point. When I came to the world met me, Heidi, and I met the world at age 40. I was much more ready to go onto a public personality than I am today after being held hostage for 4 years in a indescribably violent terrorist cell. So this has changed me, being trapped in here. and witnessing the indescribable violence I witnessed around the clock. For example, last night, all I could smell was dead fucking bodies again. But I can't talk about it. And I can't talk about where I could smell them or any of that. This has all made a huge impact on me. And so now, no, I don't feel like being a public personality. No, no one would. Not after 4 years. But I don't think I can reverse that. I think the public knows me, and this is fact, they do. And I don't think I can back out of that now. And then I do actions myself by reaching out to migrants. This, I can't stop myself. It's God coming through me, and this is the only answer I could give anyone. And if I said this to a scientist, I'd have to say, let's explore how God is coming through me to prove this, because that's my only answer. Why I reach out to the migrants so much. I have to. And I'm plugging both of my ears right now. And I started reaching out to the migrants while I was plugging my ears trapped in an ISIS terrorist cell. So I've never been able to really analyze why. But I do it, and I can't stop myself. If I wasn't here, I'm very intelligent. I would have analyzed, had some solid reasons with validity why I reach out to the migrants, and then still said to the scientists, it's God. And then we could, as a group, me and the scientists, discover what and how precisely what is God scientifically that's making me reach out to the migrants. Okay, great. I'm totally on board with these projects. All right, but in the terrorist cell, I can't do any of it. I just plug my ears and just make one statement, and that's the best I can do. And that's if I can even speak it, because I get lockjaw and my mouth freezes now. I have witnessed so much violence and have been so terrified that sometimes I just freeze and I'm completely mute. I can't speak. My mouth won't talk. All right, so, but beyond reaching out to the migrants, I don't want to be in a public position. I am wanting to retreat and withdraw. Yeah, after 4 years of hostage taking. Yeah. And, that's all I'm going to say, all right? So there's a lot more to that. There's more that this entails, of course, but I can't do it. I'm up to minute 7. My ears are plugged. I just want to say that I obviously am not backing out. When we get out, hopefully soon, I'm going to take the Econ 1, Econ 2, and I'm just going to take it one step at a time, one day at a time. And I need to get better, because this chemical poison has done a number on me. Sitting here trapped in the room with it barricaded, waiting for these fuckers to start knocking again and again and again and again. Crawling through holes in the fucking walls, dude, has done a number on me. All right. God bless America. Bye.